Al Pacino, Mel Brooks, and John Travolta, three of our favorite people in the movies when they make good movies. But right now their careers seem to be going through an uncertain period, and on this special edition of At the Movies, we're going to be talking about the mistakes that we think they might be making. The next career I want to talk about belongs to Al Pacino, who only a few years ago was being routinely mentioned in the same breath with Robert De Niro as one of the two best young actors in the movie business. They appeared together in The Godfather Part 2, which was the high point of the early parts of both of their careers. But then Pacino and his managers made the same mistake that John Travolta did. They started steering him into commercial projects that had nothing you could really sink your teeth into. Remember how good Pacino was in Godfather 2? Here's a scene where Don Corleone is dead and Pacino becomes the new godfather to his family.
The ink on your divorce isn't dry yet and you're getting married? You see your children on weekends? You know your oldest boy, Victor, was picked up in Reno for some petty theft you don't even know about?
Michael!
You fly around the world with men who don't care for you and use you like a whore?
You're not my father!
Then what do you come to me for?
Because I need money.
I want to be reasonable with you. Now, why don't you stay here with us, with the family? You can live here on the estate with your kids. You won't be deprived of anything. You can have everything you want.
That's a pretty big assignment for any actor. He is stepping into Marlon Brando's shoes, essentially, there, and that's not a Marlon Brando imitation, but you can hear just the shadow or the suggestion of Brando's voice there as he's talking to Talia Shire. A beautiful scene, and that was one of a whole series of great Pacino roles. He took chances. He was a haunted drug addict in Panic at Needle Park, and he was an alienated drifter in Scarecrow. He played a maverick cop in Serpico. After the original Godfather, he played a gay bank robber in Dog Day Afternoon, but then look what happened to Al Pacino's career. Here's a scene from the movie where I think he clearly went in the wrong direction, a sappy romance named Bobby Deerfield.
You know, Lillian, that I made a special trip. I did. I came all the way down from Paris just to see you.
I really appreciate it.
You do. And you show your appreciation by leaving me, so I wake up alone. That are you sure?
Please, Deerfield, don't pout. This is a regatta. One doesn't pout at a regatta.
Pout? I'm not pouting. We spend the day together, we spend the night together, and then I wake up and you're gone.
And then they sail away in their beautiful balloon. And after that came Author, where Pacino played the bewildered head of a broken home. This movie was too cute, too predictable. It was really only a situation comedy.
Great, only I'm not 43.
You're 43.
I'm 42, Gloria.
You were 42 last year.
You're 43, Pop.
43, Pop. Last year we gave you 42 beach balls.
One was for good luck.
No.
You look good for your age, dear.
Don't you ever tell me I look good for my age again,
Come
Gloria.
on.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Gloria.
Al Pacino as Father Knows Best. Author came at the end of a series of losers for Pacino, who had a good courtroom scene in At Justice for All, but it was a disappointing courtroom drama, pretty standard. Then he was in the completely confusing movie Cruising, where he never really fully realized his character. But Author, though, was possibly the low point of Al Pacino's career. This was the kind of role that's taken by an actor who wants people to like him, an actor concerned about his image. But Pacino is a good actor because we care about the chances he takes and the strange people that he plays, not because we like him. And I think Al Pacino realized that when he made his next big career decision and appeared in Scarface this year. It was a tough, ugly movie, and Pacino played a complete creep, but he played him well, and he played him unforgettably. Maybe he's getting back toward the right track.
Well, I'm not a big fan of Scarface, but we'll leave that aside. Clearly, his career has gone downhill ever since Bobby Deerfield. And I think what happened, and this is very tricky for a lot of our best actors, at a certain point they're an actor, then they become a star. And when they become a star and the big money starts coming their way, they're stunned and it confuses them, throws them crazy. For example, when they're a star, they tend to pick movies, and their agents recommend movies where every scene revolves around them. Pacino was great because he was one ingredient among many ingredients and characters. The other thing, with big stars, they always have to be likable. Pacino, of all, played unlikable guys. Played them beautifully. He should return to playing unlikable ingredients in parts of films, and I think he can be...
He can be anything he wants to be. But you know what I think that the agents do sometimes is they turn down the scripts. They're looking for the role that's going to get $5 million, of which they get their 10 or 15%. They're looking for the role with the name over the title instead of the role that is best for the actor and for the actor's gift.
Dump the agents. Pick them yourself, guys and women.